Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been following the NFL lately, you already know that the Green Bay Packers have made one of the biggest moves in franchise history just before the start of the 2025 NFL season. And I mean, this isn't just any move, it's a game changer. The Packers pulled off a blockbuster trade, acquiring none other than Micah Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, you heard that right. Micah Parsons, one of the most explosive pass rushers in the league, now sporting the green and gold. That's a statement, folks. It's a move that not only sends shockwaves through the NFC North, but could potentially alter the entire landscape of the NFL. Imagine the impact of adding a player like Parsons to a defense that, in recent seasons, has already been pretty good, but now just got a serious upgrade. His ability to rush the passer, to disrupt plays, and to make life miserable for quarterbacks is second to none. Parsons, at just 25 years old, already established himself as one of the premier defenders in the league with multiple double-digit sack seasons. And now, with him on the Packers, the division just got a whole lot tougher for rivals like the Lions and Vikings. But hold on, because this story isn't just about Parsons. No, it's about what's next for the Packers. This franchise, under head coach Matt Lafleur and with Jordan Love leading the offense, is clearly aiming for something big. They're not just building for a playoff appearance. The goal is to make a serious Super Bowl run. And with Parsons now in the mix, the defense gets a huge boost, giving them more flexibility on offense and special teams to focus on their game plan. And if you think that's where the story ends, think again. The Packers have shown that they're not afraid to make bold moves, and rumors are already swirling about what could come next. You see, even with this massive trade for Parsons, the team's management might not be done. No, they could be eyeing other assets, other players who might be available before the trade deadline. And one name that's been gaining some traction in the rumor mill is wide receiver Romeo Doubs. Now, Doubs, a talented young receiver, has had some flashes of brilliance during his time in Green Bay. He's shown he has the potential to be a true number one receiver, but consistency has been a bit elusive for him so far. Still, his talent is undeniable, and teams looking for a dynamic receiver could be very interested in adding him to their roster. The interesting thing about Doubs right now is his contract situation. He's playing out the final year of his rookie deal, and it seems unlikely that the Packers will be giving him an extension anytime soon. After extending Christian Watson for one more year, Green Bay might be ready to move on from Doubs if they can get good value in return. Why keep a player who might not be part of the long-term plans when you can recoup some draft capital? That's the logic many are considering. And according to ESPN's Dan Graziano, Doubs is on the list of potential trade candidates before the deadline. Graziano pointed out that Doubs was also on the radar during the offseason and could very well be in play once the team has everything sorted out and other teams start looking for help at wide receiver. Now, let's talk about his production. Over his young career, Doubs has flashed those big play abilities. In just 2 seasons, he's already amassed over 600 receiving yards in each, which is pretty impressive for a player still trying to find his consistency. In 2025, through 2 games, he's already racked up 96 yards and a touchdown. That kind of production, on top of his potential, makes him an intriguing option for a lot of teams in need of a reliable receiver. His contract, at just over $3.4 million, makes him an affordable target for teams looking to add talent without breaking the bank. But of course, there's also the possibility that Doubs stays in Green Bay. The Packers might decide to give Jordan Love as much firepower as possible this season, aiming for that elusive Super Bowl title. With the addition of Parsons and the potential of other pieces, they could be looking to make a real push. After all, this team is building something special, and sometimes that means holding on to those young talents to see if they can develop into stars. However, if Green Bay does decide to place Doubs on the trade block, it's very likely he'll be one of the most sought-after receivers at the deadline. His speed, ability to stretch the field, and the potential to be a true number one make him a hot commodity. Teams in playoff contention or even rebuilding squads looking to add explosiveness would be lining up to make a deal. Now, let's zoom out for a moment and reflect on what this all means for the Packers' strategy. They've clearly shown that they're not afraid to shake things up, to make bold moves, and to aim high. The trade for Parsons signals their intent to contend now, not just in the future. It's a statement that the Packers are serious about competing at the highest level, and they're willing to make big splashes to do it. The NFL landscape is shifting, and the NFC North just got a lot more interesting. The Lions and Vikings are no longer the only threats. Green Bay has reloaded and is ready to challenge for supremacy. With Parsons disrupting offenses and the possibility of adding more weapons or draft picks through trades, the Packers are positioning themselves as serious contenders. And remember, the trade deadline is always a tense period. Teams scramble to finalize deals, and the rumors are flying fast and furious. Will Dubs be part of that shakeup? Will Green Bay decide that maximizing their roster's potential now outweighs holding onto younger players for the future? Those are questions only the coming weeks will answer. But one thing is for sure, if they do trade Dubs, it will be a move that creates ripples across the league, and it will be a testament to how aggressively the Packers are playing their cards this season. So, folks, as we look ahead to what's coming up, keep an eye on the Packers. They're making bold moves, and their championship window might just be opening wider than ever. The addition of Parsons already has fans dreaming of a deep playoff run, but the real fireworks could come in the form of further trades, strategic decisions, and the continued development of their young core. It's an exciting time to be a Green Bay fan, and I can tell you, the journey to the Super Bowl this year is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling in recent memory. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you think, Packers fans? Are you feeling optimistic about the direction the team is heading? Do you believe that this trade for Parsons is the move that finally pushes them over the top? Or are you more cautious, thinking they might need more pieces to truly contend? Whatever your opinion, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and all the latest news on your favorite team. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this Green Bay Packers fandom alive and thriving.